the old La Cage aux Folles, which one of the two characters do you play?
Which one do I play? I play the straight of the two, but you can't use the word straight in this movie. I play, God, I forget the name of the actor. I mean, I blanked in terms of it's the Ugo Tognazzi. So I would play his part if you want to try and compare them, but it's different. But they offered the other part originally to me, and I said, no, I've been in drag. I'd like to try something different. Well, it's not French. That's the first thing. Second thing is it's set in South Beach in Miami, which is a real kind of a wild, kind of nightclub type area of Miami Beach. And it's almost like the south of France, which is where La Cage aux Folles was set. It has that kind of, Mediterranean kind of sensuality to it. There are a lot of drag clubs there, for real. So it fits perfectly. And also the politics of it fit amazingly well for America. I mean, if there's any one reason to do it, it's because politically it works like a bandit here. It really kicks ass.
Not that I'm saying that, not that I really want to get into that right now. Not in this debate. I don't know why all of a sudden I made Bob Dole sound like George Bush. Not going to say it, not going to do it.
It is, that's what works great, because the idea of an extreme Christian moral majority leader somehow coming in contact with this gay couple is a great comic premise. It's like Molière. It works wonderfully that way. Fashion, man? Fashion is the word. Let's just go from comfortable clothes. Let's just go from pants that say, guess. You'll never see. It's always there. Which way do you dress, right or left? Wherever it wants to go. As long as your penis has the room. Blown free as the wind. It has, it's clothes, it's the hair, it's this kind of very well put together. It's a little bit like he was very put together in that sense. I mean, it's kind of nice to have that very kind of, he wears, if he can't get Armani, he wears Armani surplus. He's wearing, just the next best, not Versace, he wears Versace. It's different. Hello, different, hello. Because he's Jewish in Miami. Was machst du, Shana? Gegesinnte hate, which means dress in the most fashionable clothing. Which is, I'm speaking Yiddish and Spanish. Say habla Yiddish. Hola, hola, oi vey, was machst du, schöne Kinder? It's all den Kimster Leiter. So what we have going there, we've got a little bit of the Spanish with the maid. Hello, can't believe it, muy caliente. His Guatemalaness. I love Guatemalaness with chips. But it is all part of it to be Jewish, to be gay, to be je ne sais what the fuck. It is all part of it for me, in my character, to have all these different cultures going on in Miami. And that's what he's like a mix of all those put together. And he's, in terms of the two, he's a little more conservative, but he still has, he's outrageous in terms of, he's trying to look younger, but he knows he's wearing makeup. That's why when his son does that cruel thing, I mean, it's the same thing from the French movie, but it is a cruel thing to do. Hey, Dad, prick. It's almost like you want to smack him so hard he won't stop rolling till he hits Havana. But now is not a good time to go. I think it's an interesting character to play because it's not outrageous. I mean, people are expecting me to be going, meow! He's more like this. It's more like Jack Benny. Literally, yeah, I was in bondage most of the time. Nipple clips. But, tight pants. You can get a lot of cooking done. It's like, chicken's ready. I think, I had to kind of be more kind of restrained in that sense, but it was nice to get a different type of comedy, a different reaction. At least I got that thing, 1,000 points of light wearing him around his neck, it is amazing when he comes in drag and then forced to try and play straight for these. Some guy, I was talking to people and said, we do the apartment. And he said, talked to a friend who said, a lot of gay apartments actually look like the second apartment, early Madonna. But it's like, it is amazing to try and the levels of it all. That's what works great. In France, we love Baby because it's so seldom you can see the movie, afterwards eat the star. It is good for you, You are thinking about the movie, having a nice piece of pork. Oh, bravo! And then it passes through you and you remember the movie. It is, it'll be an interesting year. I think there'll be a lot of surprises. If Pia Zadora wins, it's a huge surprise. I'm in Sharon Stone, Sorry. I mean, I think it could be anybody. I mean, are there any shoe-ins? I don't think so. The Academy is always strange. It used to be the Academy was made of old people and their parents. And now there's, you know, younger people coming in. And I always miss when Jack's not there, just because it's great to see him sitting in the front going, I'm not doing too bad, and I've got a couple of phone numbers. But it's like, it'll be a fun show. I mean, Quincy Jones is producing it, so you know it's going to be some stuff. Mm-hmm. It ain't going to be the normal dance number now. Mm-hmm. Brace yourself, white people. Mm-hmm. It's going to be wild. And as long as they have Jack Valenti, I'll be happy, because Jack gives you a chance to really fall asleep for a while. 3 times I've been nominated. 3 times I've been there and had to go, oh, I'm screwed again. But it was, it's wild to go. Have you ever been to the Academy Awards? Rough night. Little pools of Perrier under every seat. And as more people lose, you can just see them sitting in the audience going, you know, it's an interesting time.